From a good old cup of American classic tea to a dose of laughter. It's viewed by some as unscripted comedy meets the theater stage. Join us on set at the hilarious Theater 99.
There's a good job.
Hey, listen here, Philip. You need a little help getting all those critters in the corral.
I ain't never been approached by you like that before, Doug. Sure give you some assistance, because I'm a woman in olden times.
I don't mind riding my little horse over there and picking up half of those, taking them out of your hands for you.
Well, I'd be much obliged if you do such a thing there, Doug. I'm gonna hold him up here. Let the horse grab it with his mouth. Let the horse eat it like an apple. There you go. Way to go. Watch the legs. Watch the legs.
My grandpa always said, many engines make for a happy tribe.
That's something people can live by. Kind of like thought for the day. Put it on the calendar and look at a different one every day. I'm gonna have to use some beeswax to make these stick together.
I'm using thumb staples. I just invented that shit.
Hey, some wild chickens got loose over at Chip.
Wild chickens, where are they at?
They done got caught down, and they gonna be grilling them up on the barbecue. And I was wondering if that's something you might like.
They're gonna cook all the chicken or just part of them?
Just a wing.
I love wings!
Me too. Yeehaw!
But every time we do a show, we do improv comedy. Every single show is based on audience suggestion. Every time we do a show, the first thing we do is we ask the audience, who's here for the first time? Who's never been here? And half the audience raises their hand.
Welcome. Any first timers here? Raise your hand, first timers. You want to say, hey, welcome? Welcome, first timers. Thank you very much. Thank you very
That's what she said. Literally, she just said that.
Okay. So we're going to create a show together. You guys are a big part of the deal. You guys kind of give us our raw material, our inspiration by yelling out audience suggestions. To get you guys ready, I'm going to do a quick warm-up with you guys. Good time. Thank you very much. Just to make sure you guys can kind of yell things out on cue. Can you yell things on cue? Yeah! Way to go.
Yeah.
Not a lot from here, and that was late. Okay.
And that makes us so excited because that means we have this renewable resource of Charleston coming out and supporting live improv comedy, which is awesome.
Talk about pursuing your passion, though. I mean, because it's not like it's something where you wake up one day and say, I want to do improv. I mean, how do you explain that to your parents, your family, and do they ever ask, especially in the beginning, like, what do you do?
Yeah, oh yeah. Try to explain to your parents when you're 19 years old that you want to become an actor and you're from Rock Hill, South Carolina, when you're like me. My parents are very loving and very understanding, but they can't think of, my parents aren't actors. My dad was in the Navy and my mom was a Navy wife. So they couldn't plug into their own experience, but they trusted me. You know, they said, is this going to make you happy? And I said, I hope so. And it has. And you just end up, like you said, following your passion. And if you follow your passion, the money will come. I believe that maybe it takes a long time for the money to come.
You know, I actually wish that I could do a little improv. I mean, could you show me?
Let's do it right now,
teach
you and me. We'll do
okay.
We're going to be, you and me, we're going to do a little scene, okay?
Do I keep this in my
lap?
lap?
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Actually, that's not even there, okay?
Okay.
Let's say, okay, we're going to be pilots of a plane, okay?
Cool.
You're going to be the pilot, I'm going to be the co-pilot, so you're in charge, okay?
I like that. Okay, yes.
Okay, so let's push it
Did
down.
anybody hear me say that?
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's just
ground control just heard you. Oh, wow. I bet he's having a problem up here. Oh, wow.
no. Captain Joe, like what is your name?
I'm co-captain.
Sorry, it's a bad night. Are we flying during the day or?
Look outside the window. You tell me, Captain Betty. And scene. Give it up for Captain Betty. Wow. Wow. Wow, she was scary.
You were great.
That, you know what? That one was not in the show tonight.
So your partner, Brandy, you two have been together for many, many years.
I met Brandy in high school, and
a long time.
A long time ago. But we went into we started the Have-Nots together. That's the group that founded this theater 18 years ago, and then we founded the theater company in 2000. So that's 13 years ago now. But Brandy and I have done literally thousands of scenes together, and people always say. Well, here's the thing: is if Brandy says something, I almost know how she's going to finish her sentence.
up there, Mary Jane?
Anytime. Anytime you want. Anytime. Yeah.
You know what they say? Or they say,
How do you do that? I mean, how do you go right into a whole other character? You're not changing scenes or transitioning out. How do you do that?
You know, it's weird. I think it's all about like just relaxing, turning the volume down in your head so that you can relax and just go for it, and then just really focus on listening to your partner. You know, because you have to hear, since you're making it up out of nothing, you have to hear what they're saying and then truly respond back to it.
Well, and you know, even though this packed house, I heard you had to turn like 50 people away.
It was busy tonight.
Well,
knock on wood.
As you know, through the emails that have been going back and forth to you about the show, The Pearl is about, you know, really focusing on those hidden treasures and gems within the city and beyond. But it looks like you're far from a hidden treasure. I mean,
it's so funny because I've always said, like, we haven't scratched the surface as far as this area knowing who we are, because you meet all people all the time like, now where is it? What is it? Y'all do stand up? Now what is it? And you're like, oh great, you don't know about it, come on.
Walking out in the field, we need fix.
I know.
Hey buddy, got my wife over there?
as you can see, I had a blast at Theater 99, but I think I'll stay in my lane, right here with you on The Pearl. And speaking of The Pearl, check out our website at thepearltv.com for the latest show information, promotional giveaways, and live chats with me and my friends as we interact with you. And while you're there, send us your thoughts of the show, as well as other unique places, people, events, or eats, and we might just see you there. When building your dream home, most folks focus on the kitchen, the bathroom, or maybe even the master suite. But my friend Archie customized her house in a different way. Okay, so we're going into the hat room now.
We are
Entering the hat room.
Yes, this is where we have the vault of the chapeau.
Ah, nice. And then, is there a fancy name for closet here? This is beautiful.
Well, it was actually a beautiful surprise. Our home is just in a typical subdivision, and it's one of the regular models. Suddenly, we found this closet. Now, of course, every woman wants another closet, but this one was specifically designed to hold my hats. And they literally rerouted the heating ducts to carve it out for me. This is a wonderfully universal hat that looks great on everybody if you want to put that on. But any hat that you see.
There's a mirror right there.
And then you've got to cock it. Give yourself a attitude.
Oh, a attitude. Oh, that is so cute. What do you think? Oh, these are beautiful.
For us, we can and we should wear them all day, because so many ladies will say it gives me hat hair. But you don't take it off. And therefore, you know, my hair is going to look as nice 6 hours from now as it does now. You know, humidity and our hair just doesn't stay as we want it, but with a hat on, it does.
So you have to tell us about this long-legged beauty here.
Wearing a lampshade for her hat, which sometimes I feel like I'm wearing lampshades. We had moved around a lot, and we would get all these magazines, the mail-order magazines, and we vowed we would never open them, order anything again. And we hoped that the companies wouldn't catch up to our latest. We weren't on the run, but we had enough different addresses. And one day a magazine came, and she was on the cover. Wow. And how could I not? How could I not buy her?
She was made for your home.
She just was. And so now we get a pile of magazines again, but it was worth it.
Now, pushing you to try and think about where's the most interesting place that you have found a hat, that you were just completely surprised that you found one.
Well, the best answer I can give is we had gone to a cultural event at a museum, and when we were leaving, they kind of ushered us through the gift shop. And there was one of my favorite hats was in this museum gift shop. So it was just so totally unexpected. While we look nice, we put ourselves together. Our hats don't have price tags hanging down. I would never want anyone to feel she could not be a hat lady because, oh, you know those hat ladies. It's a total look, and wherever we find it, whatever it costs, and usually it's, you know, very reasonable. That's what matters. How you feel in it, how you place it on your head, how you tie it with what you're wearing. So everywhere is our hat.
Archie's a lot of fun, and you can check out her new book, The Joy of Hats, at thehatladies.org.